Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to show off a bulk purchase of Strategy and Tactics magazines that I got for 185, 188, something like that. So roughly what, about $8.50 per magazine? Let's get into it. First one, number 62. South Africa. And here's what the counters look like. I really like this counter set. There's something about this kind of rust with gray, red with black. Everything seems to pop. This one's got me interested. I might actually clip and try to play this one. Now, a lot of people say some of these games aren't all that great, but for 10, 15, even 20 bucks, you get an article, maybe a couple articles, and a game. I think that's a good deal. Anyway, this is number 62, our first magazine. Now I've got them all in numerical order as well. So this is one you might see on the channel. And another thing, if by chance somebody out there is collecting these and they've got a hole in their collection and I have something to fill that hole, reach out to me. We can probably work something out. Number 71, Battle for Casino. Blech. Sorry guys, the Battle for Casino. Kind of like that cover, two guys hunkering next to a mortar. Nice looking counters, nice map. The colors all seem to work well. Even the gray with the black works. No complaints with this. 200 counters. That's our second magazine. Next up, Armada. And one of the things that I like about magazine games in general, but doing this bulk purchases, I'm going to get a variety of topics and maybe something I wouldn't go out and purchase on my own. And I'm pretty sure that doing a bulk purchase, this might have been a collection, all the good games were removed, but I don't care. I mean, I'm paying under 10 bucks a game. So this is January, February, number 72, Armada. A really nice cover. Again, nice counters. Everything seems to look clean. I will say some of these are starting to get a little gap on them. But again, you're getting a magazine. Yeah, looks like, we'll see. If there's any of these games you want to see me do a deep dive on and play, let me know. Just put that in the comments. September, October, number 76, the China War, the Sino-Soviet conflict in the 1980s. Oh, these are nice looking counters as well. So far, so good. I'm not going to break out the maps. I don't want this to be a super long video. So there you go. Nice. Again, I kind of like this paper kind of matte finish on these counters as opposed to, say, a glossy finish. Nice and clean, easy to read, nothing's off cut, off center. Looking good. Again, this is number 76. That's our fourth one. Next up, number 78. Victory in the West, Volume 1. Now later in this collection, I did get Volume number 2. And that's the only magazine that's a little on the worn side, let's say. Now, I'm not a fan of this cover at all. Just gonna say, not a fan of this cover. So, Patton's Third Army. Nice counters, though. Nice map. And these are gonna be your paper maps. If you guys have got any of the S&T magazines, you know. If you know, you know. Those aren't bad looking. Okay. Again, this is number 78. Next up, Wilson's Creek. All right, a little Civil War action. See, we're all over the place with topics. I love this. This is number 80. Now, it says Great Battles of the American Civil War, Volume 3. I don't know if this is the one that the series that was put in the boxes. Maybe it is. Again, I'm getting back into war games. It's been a few years, so some of the history of these things I'm not up to speed on. If it is, put it in the comments. Let me know. Educate me. Nice counters. Again, starting to see a little more on the gaps. Yeah, look at that. It's huge. It's almost like I have to break out the X-Acto if I end up cutting these out and clipping them. Number 80. Next up, Tito. Number 81. Not a bad cover. The color composition on this is nice. The grays with the red and the blacks. It all works. That's some, in my opinion, this is some really good graphic artwork. Counters, rather simple. Nothing wrong with them though. All the color combinations work for me. I can see everything. It's nice. Okay, again, this is number 81, Tito. Well, I'm looking forward to this one as well. The German Offense, March 1918, the Kaiser's Battle. This is number 83. Nagawa has got me into World War I. Not that I wasn't into it before, but I got a bug. I got the bug now. So this, I actually bought a couple of World War I Strategy and Tactics magazines specifically. So this will go in the collection. I'm glad to see that this is in here. Okay, I'm not sure about these counters. I'm a little busy with the symbol. Okay, it's different. I'm not sure they need to do it that way, but 200 counters. Again, number 83. Here is the Victory in the West, Volume 2. This is the one I told you was a little worn. I think there's a little mold on the magazine itself. And then the covers. Again, the cover on both of the Victory in the West are just meh. The counters are nice though. Now, the problem here, with these counters, I'm gonna be careful. I'm not so concerned about that. But look at that. Separated. Now the one good thing is they are the blank counters. Okay, let me be careful putting this. Oh, actually, look at that. It's more than just the blank counters. Okay. That's a little more, like I said, wear and tear. This is going to happen with these older games sometimes. And this, I've already looked at the other ones, the other games in my collection here, these 21. This is the worst one as far as damage like that. Again, this is number 84. Hey, cat. Hey, baby. Okay, next one up, Fighting Sail. Again, a diversity of topics. I love it. This is number 85. Like the cover art. And here are the counters. Again, not going to really worry too much about the map. It's at sea, so it's going to be a lot of blue. Counters aren't bad. Some basic markers. And kind of looks like they're kind of hand-drawn ships. Not great, but probably totally work for what they need to do. Fighting Sail, Sea Combat in the Age of Canvas and Shot, 1775 to 1815. Again, number 85. Next up. Now, I was told that this is one in a series of games. The Tale of the Fox, The Fight for Tunisia. And I love me some Desert Fox games. This is number 97. And the counters. Man, that's really off with the French. Same down here. So if I happen to play this, I'll have to break out the X-Acto knife. Yeah, those are a little offset as well down here. Okay, again, number 97. Next up, Central Command, number 98. Central Command, superpower intervention in the Persian Gulf. Oh, that works. And the gray outline, maybe not so much, but yeah, especially on the green. Would have maybe been better if that was black. Other than that, nice looking counters. Again, looks like they're off cut a little bit. And these are pretty bad. And again, if I had an X-Acto knife, I could cut that, it wouldn't be a big deal. Okay, again, number 98. Next up, number 101, Cromwell's Victory. Little English Civil War. Oh, you can't even see the map. Small counter set. Those are kind of unattractive, not gonna lie. A little small on the font, just everything. A little too small for my liking. I'm not gonna open that up to look at the map. Anyway, again, number 101, Cromwell's Victory. There we go. First Battle of El Alamein. Right up in my alleyway. Alleyway? Whatever. I got that wrong. Number 105. Again, smaller counter sheet, but look, nice and clean. Good looking map. Yeah, I can read everything. The silhouettes look good. And they got side nipples, so I don't like that. But everything else on this is very good, and the punch on the counters are much better quality. Even with the side nipples, much better job. Again, this is number 105. Hastings, 1066, issue number 110. Kind of a cool cover. Take a look at the counters. Oh, those aren't bad. Let's see. Yeah, pretty much everything's readable. The map looks a little meh. They are not all going to be perfect. Again, number 110. All right, we got a Napoleonic. The Battle of Abensburg. Number 113. This is July, August 1987. Okay, map's not all that bad looking. Again, I'm not going to take them out. I'm going to say the counters are poo-poo. These aren't half bad, that green, but the yellow, I can barely read the numbers over here on this dark blue. Red on dark blue, yellow on dark blue. Oh man, you got kind of shadowing on that. Okay, not a fan of this counter set. Just gonna say. And you see there are some pretty nice counter sets in some of these magazines, so they don't, just because it's a magazine, they don't have to be this bad, in my opinion. All right. The Taiping Rebellion, 1852, 1868. Manchu. This is a Richard Byrd game. Issue 116. I like the cover art. That's kind of cool. Let's see, what do we got counter-wise? Okay, not bad. Yeah, I can read everything. Kind of a boring, that color red. And they're starting to get a little of the glare. I like the paper, the matte finish more than the semi-gloss that's on these. But everything's readable. That green works. Yep. Not too bad. Again, this is issue 116. Next up, the Indian Mutiny, number 121. I'm interested in this this particular battle. I work with a number of people from India, and so anything I can learn about their history, especially when it comes to war games, I'll share with them. I'm sure they're going to be excited to see this. These counters are nice. So look at that's red. Again, this is kind of that matte finish, which I like. You got the red with white, you got the pink with black, the gray, the green with the white, and the kind of a darker red with black. They all pop, they look nice. It's a nice counter set. And it looks like might be an area control game as well. As I mentioned, if you want to see me do a playthrough of any of these, let me know. I will be doing some just because I want to play those games. Okay, this is a pretty boring cover, I'm not gonna lie. Better than the patent cover, but not sure you want to pull this one off the shelf, right? Issue number 140, February 1991. Tunis. It is a North Africa game, so I'm gonna like that. Yeah, that map looks, oh my God, that looks busy. Not sure I like that artistic expression with this map. Okay, the yellow's kind of hard to see. The red, okay. Counters aren't bad. There's a little where they have been kind of curled, a little folded, but not damaged. The colors, you can see everything. This is a nice set, in my opinion. That map is uninspiring, and so is the cover. February must be a tough month. Okay, we're down to our last two. March 1991, Hannibal, the Second Punic War. Not a bad cover. I mean, that's kind of faded out, but that might be the best I could do with this particular image for that particular battle. Okay, let's see, what do I think? I think this teal could have been a slight lighter color to give it a little more contrast with the black. I can read everything, but the light blue, everything else pops. That, not so much. But we've seen worse in this set, so that's not too bad. Map looks interesting. Let me just slide this out, give you a quick peek. Not bad, not great, but not bad. Again, counter set's actually not too bad other than lighten that up a little bit. Again, number 141, March 1991. And our last one, Rio Grande, the Battle of Valverde. Number 143, June of 1991. That's a nice cover. What does the game look like? Okay, oh. Yeah, these are not, again, the map is uninspiring, the counters not so much. Not digging these counters at all. I can't even read the black on red here, this dark blue on black. The font is a little small. The images could be, anyway, $8. I'm not gonna complain too much, although the map is kind of garbage. Garbage looking. And this is Rio Grande, this is issue 143. So there we go, guys. 21 Strategy and Tactics magazine games for less than $190, including the shipping. And I'm kind of pleased. I've only had one game in here that I would say is one that I probably can't play it just because its condition is pretty bad. But everything else, as you see, and here it is. Although the counters are nice, I can probably glue that. Maybe it'll work. This one I'm really looking forward to. This one I'm looking forward to. Alrighty guys, as always, I appreciate you taking time to check out what I do here on the channel. If you got any comments about any of these, maybe educate me a little bit on the strategy and tactics, put it in the comments. I'll definitely read it. If you're looking for any of these issues to fill a hole in your collection, reach out to me. Like I said, I'm not totally in love with them. There's only a few that I really want to play. Other than that, like I said, we can make something happen. Like I said, guys, I really appreciate you taking time to check out what I do here on the channel. Take a second, like, comment, and if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye for now.